Let's now focus on the Ninth National Assembly and its agenda. We're now being joined for further discussions by live from our Abuja studios, of course, by two-time House of Representative member, Mr. Babajimi Benson. I want to thank you so much indeed for joining us on the News at 10. Well, it does appear that the Ninth National Assembly members are poised to hit the ground running from day one, especially with yesterday when we heard that challenge to the executive asking for the 2020 appropriation bill. What's behind this new level of enthusiasm, if you will?
Thank you very much for having me on the studio. As you may well know, a private sector budget runs from January to December. So meaning that private sector always sets the tone for what's going to happen in the next fiscal year. So we believe that for the next level program that we're going to be introducing, we believe that we also need to reset the way budgets are being planned and implemented in Nigeria. So we've asked the executive to kindly submit their MTEF within the next 2 weeks, and also prepare to submit the budget by September, so that we can also be in sync with the private sector. If we can plan a January-December budget cycle, it will allow the private sector and the public sector focus, forecast, and plan for the year in view, that is 2020. So we believe that that is what Nigerians deserve, and we believe that that will reset the economy and open Nigeria up for big business to come.
Mr. Benson, a lot of people wonder how this is going to play out, because the leadership of the Ninth Assembly has said that the lawmakers would not be a rubber stamp to the executive. How would the lawmakers avoid a possible conflict with regards to budget, considering the usual tendency by the lawmakers to adjust estimates from the executive, which has happened time and again?
No, I believe adding value to the lives of Nigerians wouldn't create conflict. We believe that the budget cycle, by ensuring that both houses and executive are in sync, and the budget is presented early and passed early as well, so that we have a January to December cycle, won't be a disadvantage, won't create rancor, would only create one thing, would add value to the lives of Nigerians, would make business easy, will make forecasting for private sector and public sector easy. And more so, luckily, both houses have APC representatives, and the government in power, the executive, is also an APC government. And so I think that synergy should also mean something for the lives and well-being of Nigerians.
Well, Mr. Benson, as it stands now in the nation, if you look at the polity and what is happening, there are some burning issues at the moment. For instance, insecurity, the RUGA settlement, which is just popping up a couple of days ago. How will this assembly tackle these issues?
Yeah, insecurity has always been with us. Insecurity has also been one of the planks in which this administration won the election, the last election. The current government has also prioritized security. As you can see, our Ninth Assembly may also prioritize the issue of state police. It's something we are also going to look at very critically. The RUGA settlement has been a recurring issue. It's been on the front burner, but it is something that hasn't been presented to us in the National Assembly. It is something we're meeting behind us to discuss, and very soon, I'm sure the leadership will present its own position on that matter.
A two-time House of Representative member, Mr. Babajimi Benson, I most sincerely thank you for sharing your thoughts with us on the News at 10.